Hey everybody, welcome back! Today we're doing a little redstone tutorial on how to make a flashing circuit. It's called many things. A clock, a pulsar, a timer. I don't even know. There's many names and there's many ways to build it. So I'm going to show you some of my favourite ways, some of which I've made myself, some of which I've found on the internet. And yep, alrighty. So first off I'm going to show you some of these clocks in action. And then afterwards I'll explain how they work and how to build them. So this is the sort of piston based one, which when we start activates the note block as expected, doing it pretty fast. I mean you can slow it down. You can slow it down by quite a lot actually, and I mean you can always add more repeaters to slow it down even more. This is the one that I came up with, which I believe is tied smallest. I haven't seen anything smaller than this. And as you can see, when you release the lever, it starts pulsing. You can make this a little bit slower. We can't make it too much faster though, otherwise it can glitch like that. So that is a problem with that. I mean it's silent compared to the piston one, but it does have to go a little bit slower to make up for it. And then you have this one, which is not my own. I found this on the interweb, and it's a bit fiddly, I'm not gonna lie. But once you've got it set up, you can quickly turn that on and off, and there you go, it flashes. The thing with this is, once you've set it going, you can't sort of change it. So I can remove this, it still won't stop. And if I try and slow it down or anything, it sort of just breaks. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to build probably this one first. This is a pretty nice one to build. And it's probably one of the most useful. So let's get going with that. So we're going to start off placing whatever block you want. It doesn't matter, your choice. We're going to place the torch on one side. Then on this side, right of it, we're going to place a repeater next to the block, so it's touching like this, and direction is facing away from the repeater. If you get, so there you go. The arrow is facing that way. The repeater's there. We're going to put a bit of redstone here. We're going to put some redstone here, here. Oh, here and up on top of the thing, and there we go. That's it. It is now flashing. Now the problem with this is, as you can see, if you put it on the highest setting, it will glitch and turn off. So you're going to want to put a lever on there so that you can restart it, and you're going to want to slow it down just by one and quickly flash it on and off, and there you go. And that is now repeating. If you want to slow it down a bit, do that. Slow it down a bit again. Do that, and it's going even slower. And if you want to make it even slower, you can just add more repeaters. That is totally okay. I'm totally okay with it. And there you go. That is like Titanic slow. I mean, the Titanic was pretty fast, but whatever. It sounds slow, so I will use that word. And you can turn it off just by pushing that down, and then you're good. Right, so that is repeater numero 1, and it's probably my favorite. Next up, we're going to use my second favorite, which is the piston one. This is pretty cool if you want to have something that's sort of like a machinery. Like if you want to build like a train or a gun or something that you want to actually have a sound to it, then this is pretty cool because it will have that nice piston sound, so it sounds like it's actually doing something instead of just, you know, flashing away. This is more for sort of electronics, I suppose. Okay, so to get started with our sticky piston clock, we're going to want to place our piston so that when it's on the ground, this little sticky pad is facing, you know, sort of to the side, so that when you extend it, it comes out like that. Any direction is fine though. So we now want to dig a hole just right in front of it and chuck one of these bad boys in there. We're going to chuck a redstone torch in. We're going to then cover it with a block of iron, and we're going to put some redstone here, 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 and here. And there you go. It is now repeating, or clocking, or whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry, it's too many words. Now, to make it a little bit slower, because that was kind of crazy, I want to have it a little bit slower, so I'm going to put a repeater in here in the circuit. You can put it any way you want, but I'm just putting it here. And we're going to put it a couple of clicks back just to slow it down a bit. And so that this starts the process again, we can put a lever here, and we're going to put it on and off, and there you go. Now it's doing it at a nice slow pace. And to power anything, you just stick that out of it, and then, you know, put whatever you want to have, or maybe you want another piston for reasons. Who knows? Okay, so the third clock we're going to build is a bit glitchy. it's kind of a pain. You'll see why it's kind of a pain in a sec. So we're going to start off with a repeater like that, facing this way. We then place redstone. We move up, turn left, redstone, turn left again. So in the opposite direction that this repeater is facing. We're going to place another one and another one, bites the dust, and then we're going to place some redstone like that. So we've got this one is pointing that way. Do you sort of see the arrows pointing to the right, and this one is pointing to the left. Now, to get this to work at all, you have to have it at least one click. Otherwise, it will just be too fast, and you won't actually be able to even start the process. We don't want that. What we want to do is put it at least one delay. We want to put a lever there and on and off. So you do it really quickly. Just switch the lever on and off, and as you can see, it sends the circuit round and round and round, because it gets to here, it's turned off by that point, and then it comes back round, then it comes back round, then it comes around. The reason I don't like this is because, first of all, you can't turn it off. So it's on forever unless you break it by just removing something, and also you can't slow it down while it's running. So if I try and increase the delay like this, you see it just glitches and stops. But there you go. Those are your three options. Feel free to rewind and go back over how to build each one of them. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, feel free to share this with anyone else who wants to learn some cool redstone stuff. And make sure to subscribe, because I'm going to have a lot more redstone sort of tutorials coming out, so you can learn how to make giant death robots and all of that good stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and look out for the next episode of Redstone Tutorial.